tees from the right. Certainly no more than a pitching wedge.
Good looking swing.
Mitchell will make that and get to 13 under.
Over at the 8th, Greg Chalmers started on the 10th, so just finishing up his last couple of holes, has climbed up the leaderboard nicely. So his third over at the par 5, a chance for yet another birdie. And this birdie attempt will tie Greg Chalmers for the lead.
Not much to it, just maybe right center. Shouldn't have any problem.
He started the day in a tie for 42nd, but now he's part of a 7-way tie for the lead at 12 under.
To the 14th.
Luke List on the tee, 190-yard par 3. You can see he's 2 back at 10 under.
It's that new hole location. You just pretty easy, except for don't go in the right bunker.
List fires a dart at the par 3. He'll tap that in and reach 11 under.
Up to the par 5, 13th. Matt Kuchar for birdie. Yet another cut made for Matt Kuchar. Hasn't missed a cut in a year. Last time he missed a cut was at this Houston Open last year, Johnny, and just an incredible display of consistency, as you might expect from Matt Kuchar. So he moves to 11 under, 1 back. Robert Garrigus over at 18 for birdie. He's a part of this whole story, and even more so after rolling that in. What a back 9. 4 under, 32. He comes home. 67 for Garrigus.
Here at 16, Ian Poulter with a chance to take the outright lead. Birdie putt from just under 7 feet. Got it. The 42-year-old Poulter, it's hard to imagine. He's got 12 wins on the European Tour, 2 on the PGA Tour, but he hasn't won on either tour since 2012.
Back to the 15th. Henrik Stenson with his third. From the rough. Oh, almost in the cup. That's a gimme for Stenson. He'll reach 10 under par. Now to the 17th. Ian Poulter ready with his second.
This one on a good line, just right of the hole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Gets up above the hole, so it does leave a tricky putt down the hill. A little bit of right to left break, but the way he's putting, good opportunity.
Chesson Hadley's third shot from just inside 100 yards.
And Hadley will move it to 12 under with that dart at the 15th.
And over at 16, Sam Saunders birdie putt from just over the green. So he gets to 6 under, but tough day so far for Palmer's grandson. Couple over par in his round.
Back here at the 15th, Luke List in the greenside bunker in 2 at this par 5. Pretty severe uphill lie, but no problem for him, and he looks like he'll tap in for his third birdie in a row.
And up to 13, the par 5, third for Jordan Spieth.
Spieth gets it back to 9 under after 2 bogeys on the front 9. To the 17th and Ian Poulter.
Downhill, moving to the left.
Perfect.
Yep. Walk it in. Ian Poulter, 14 under par.
Out to the 12th.
And Beau Hossler with a chance for a birdie.
And from behind the hole here, I think if there's a tendency, it may try to die just to his right.
There we go. So Hossler gets it to 12 under par. Good bounce back after the bogey at 11. All right, Fowler for a much needed birdie.
See if you can follow Hossler in.
Needs to stay up. It did. So Ricky Fowler gets it back to 12 under.
To the 14th, Kevin Tway for birdie.
Coming across the green, breaking right.
Tway started off on Thursday with a 65 to sound his presence here in Houston, and that is 3 birdies in a row and 4 in the first 5 holes of his back 9. So Tway on the march. At 13, Fowler coming back for bogey, and this has been a disaster here. In the hazard, misses the par putt well by, and now it's another big number for Ricky Fowler.
Look at, he's still talking about the last putt. He looked like he started that inside right, and I guess maybe he thought it was going to go left, but if anything, it went right. And this is a big score on this hole. It's for 7.
5 birdies on his card today, and if this goes in, it'll be 2 double bogeys. Oh my goodness!
Can you believe this? I mean, seriously, this is like crazy. Ricky.
We were just talking about his attitude. This is really going to test it here. This is just,
I mean,
when your mind kind of goes numb, Johnny, and you've gone from 12 under, just 2 back, now for triple. So he's going to fall at least to 9 under, 5 back on a par 5.
He keeps ramming them, you know. And this is a dead straight putt, but you know, this is really hard to take. It's hard to watch. Well, that's too bad.
At the par 3 14th, Paul Dunn, who was the first round leader after a 64 on Thursday, he and Poulter have the rounds of the tournament, and Dunn has yet another birdie. That's back-to-back birdies for him, 4 total, and he's to 12 under, just 2 back.
That's a good 2 right there.
We check in with Kevin Tway. He has this putt for birdie to get to 12 under par. And he does it. So that's 4 birdies in a row now for Kevin Tway.
Up at 18, check in with Henrik Stenson for birdie. You can see how far he's swinging this from right to left.
It's a quick putt. Everything out here is quick. Look at this. It's looking pretty good, though.
It's tracking.
Looking really good.
It is tracking for Stenson.
How about that? Just right in the middle.
How about 3 birdies in the last 6 holes for Stenson?
With the 3rd round full of lead changes, Beau Hossler is slowly moving up this leaderboard with a 2 under par round. He's at the 18th now and has about an 8-footer to share the lead.
And he will join Ian Poulter at 14 under in the final group tomorrow.
A 2-shot lead for the 2 at the top, and Hossler's 3 under.
Jordan Spieth, he began the day 4 back of the co-leaders, Ian Poulter and Beau Hossler, birdied the 3rd, and then the 2nd at the par 5 4th. And that would set up an eagle possibility for Spieth, who has been trying to regain his full putting form. He's had his moments where it's been off, but not there. An eagle for Spieth. And at that point, he was within 1 of the lead. But it's been a great start for Ian Poulter, trying to play his way into the Masters. His 2nd from the fairway bunker. At the 2nd hole, gets a nice bounce. And it would be a birdie for Poulter to increase the lead. And then with his 3rd birdie in the first 6 holes, out to the 8th.
Hossler makes that putt coming back and moves to 15 under.
And we go out to Jordan at 13, par 5 with his 3rd.
This is that makeable little pitch shot talked about.
It sure is, Johnny. It's got a tiny bit of left to right breaking in and not much speed at all. He can give this one a good run.
Oh, nice touch. It was always a little bit right, but it's a nice birdie.
Yep, it's going to be a tap in for him. And you've got 2 Longhorns. Spieth was a little ahead of Beau Hossler at Texas, but they know each other well. In fact, Beau Hossler now working with Cameron McCormick, Jordan Spieth's longtime instructor. So Texas well represented behind the Englishman Poulter. And Poulter for eagle.
Just want to cozy it up there with a slight option to make it. Yep. That's what you want, Dan.
He is on. That's going to be a tap-in birdie for Poulter. 4 birdies in the first 8 holes. 18 under. The lead is 4. Jordan Spieth of the bunker at the par 3 14th.
He's been very poor out of the bunkers this year. That one's not bad, but it's 183rd in bunker saves.
Spieth will save his par and stay at 15 under.
Justin Hadley just short of the green here with his drive, electing to use a hybrid and a little bit of a putting stroke. And I think it's a good call. Oh, there's a little finger snap. We haven't seen many of those this week. So Justin Hadley to 13 under. And that's what can happen right here at the short par 4 12th.
Sam Ryder just got a second shot over the hazard at the par 5 13th. And now with 133 left with his third. And a tie for second, 2 back.
Little quick 1-2 swing, which is good for spinning it.
Ryder will convert that to move to 15 under.
And back to Poulter at 10. Hit every green on the front side.
And this from 108 hit great wedges at 4 and 6 on the front 9. See if you can play another one. This looks pretty good here.
Stop ball.
Poulter will 2-putt from there and stay at 17 under.
Sam Ryder in the bunker at 14, Bones.
And what a tremendous break he got here, Kurt. The ball took off out of its pitch mark, went up the hill, came back through the pitch mark into a very good lie. So very lucky to be here, and 2 with this kind of lie.
That was definitely a chunk and run.
Ryder will save par and stay at 16 under.
Over here at 17, Nicholas Lindheim with his third shot. Not an easy shot. About 4 feet below the level of the green. And what does he do? He pitches it right in for birdie. Just the second birdie of the day here at this difficult par 4. And that moves him to 13 under. 33-year-old in his second year on the PGA Tour.
To the 11th, Ian Poulter with his second.
This is a good-looking shot.
It sure is. This might have a chance. Oh, man.
All right, over here at 16, Jordan Spieth, 8-iron, front left hole location. It is accessible. We've seen 10 birdies here already today.
There's a twirl going.
Yeah, eyes moving up and down. That usually means it's on line. Oh, it's going to come in from the right. Here we go. We go back to 11.
After a great approach shot here, Ian Poulter in tight for another birdie, Raj.
Yeah, now putting back up the hill, not easy to get it to this point to putt from, but might go a little left.
Yeah, right in the middle. So Ian Poulter to 18 under par and a 3-shot lead.
Over to 16.
And Jordan Spieth, birdie putt from 4 feet 9 inches. He's missed 3 inside of 5 feet this week, but not that one. Oh, yeah, look at that fist pump. Okay. Yeah, 2 more. We go to 15.
Matt Kuchar has a good look at birdie here. Not so much. This is more uphill. Very makeable. Yeah, good up and down. Kuchar was about 40 yards short of the green. Hit a nice pitch up there. Moves him to 15 under.
Here at the 12th, Poulter ready with his second.
74 yards. Got to assume this is a lob wedge, Gary.
Easy hole location.
It's all about controlling the distance.
Got to
spin.
get down.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Okay.
All right.
Poulter will 2-putt for birdie and stay at 18 under par.
Grillo for birdie.
Maybe?
Oh, Grillo with a clutch birdie putt to join Spieth and Hossler at 16 under.
They just need a little hiccup from Poulter, but Poulter's looking at birdie where he drove it.
Keith Mitchell has this for birdie. Finished solo second last week down in the Dominican Republic. And having a good back nine today.
I think a big putt in particular for Hossler with Poulter inside of him and not showing any signs of faltering.
Got it. Clutch putt by Beau Hossler. Spieth talking to his man Michael Greller just before this third at 18, 53 yards.
Tough shot because there's no real landing area that you want to play from. He's either got to hit it low and go over that ridge that he's at now, or try to hit a flopper, and he hit it fat.
As we go back to 14.
And Hossler with a chance to tie. Good looking putt. Beau Hossler runs it in to tie Poulter.
How about that?
Jordan Spieth lines up this par putt over at 18, currently in a tie for third.
That's the straight part of the putt. Now it should start moving left. Looks good.
Well, is that a good way to go down Magnolia Lane again, or what? Jordan Spieth runs a long par putt in for a 66. We'll wait and see how Poulter and Hossler finish.
At 15, Emiliano Grillo down the hill for birdie. Wow, boy, he is playing some clutch golf. That is his fourth birdie on the back nine today.
16.
And Paul Dunn playing his second from the greenside bunker here, just short and right. Paul Dunn to 13 under.
All done with that hole.
Yep. Back to 15.
Back in the fairway, Beau Hossler looking over his third shot.
Got a hook wind?
Right
Just
to left
a little
breeze.
bit. Yeah, just a little.
Oh, yeah. Excellent shot right underneath the hole. There's not much break in that putt either. He's made 3 birdies in a row, looking for 4.
And ahead one at 16. Grillo has the putt for par, Bones.
And we saw Kuchar with the same putt just a little while ago, and he was surprised that the putt didn't move more to the left here. So we'll see if Grillo's able to pick up on that lack of slope.
Confident. Boy, he has improved his putting, Johnny. Last year ranked 131st in strokes gained putting. This year, 31st.
Chance to take the outright lead here, Raj.
Pretty straight putt uphill.
There's a difference when you're chasing and when you finally catch the guy, and then all of a sudden you got a putt to have the lead. It's a little bit of an adjustment.
Right in the middle. That's 4 birdies in a row for Beau Hossler. He takes the lead for the first time today. 3 more holes to go.
With 4 consecutive birdies on the back nine, the 23-year-old has been on fire with the flat stick with 23 birdies in his final round through the 15th.
At the 16th tee, Beau Hossler in the lead for the first time. 1 shot ahead of Ian Poulter.
Starts it right of the hole, drawing back, still a little right of it.
Oh, takes a hard bounce, and that'll leave a very quick putt down the hill. It should ease its way back a little.
It's coming back, isn't it?
Wow, look at this. More than just a little.
Gary, I've been watching him for 2 days. I finally remember who he swings like. Colin Montgomery.
Ah, yeah, there is a little bit of that.
Reverse
Yep.
C.
Very similar follow through. Same action through the ball.
Grillo with a lengthy putt for a birdie. Has to get to 18 under. Bit back uphill.
We've seen that before.
Yeah, we certainly have. Yeah, take your time. Make sure you get this one in. 18th is a really tough hole. You never know what might happen there.
You are right there, Gary. Who knows?
Really solid play this year from Grillo. Entered 10 events. He's made the cut all 10 times.
He's got a heck of a future. Just one more notch improvement. That's all he needs.
To the 18th, Hossler has this long birdie attempt to reach 20 under par.
Is he going to make that? He's going to, just miss it for the win.
Boy, what a pure
man.
putt. What a pure putt that was. How about that, Roger?
Wow, I thought he made it.
I think Beau did too.
That shows me a lot. That putt he just hit there.
In control of his nerves.
67 for Hossler with a heat on. And coming into this final round tied with Poulter, and this just about sealed the deal.
It's supposed to break left there. It's finally starting to break left. But it had a few little bumps that kicked it to the right.
Yep, he was raising the putter thinking it was over, but Poulter just that close to surviving one last chance. Coming down to the putter as it usually does here in the 72nd hole at the Golf Club of Houston. A guy that's known for his putting grit and clutch play. This for the tie.
19.5 feet. Moves to the left the whole way, but not a lot.
And Poulter buries it. Of course he does.
That was awesome.